Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation. Today, I thought I'd show a little love to Captain America free-to-play style. This is the team we're going to be using, you guys. It's been a long time since I played with Captain America, and honestly, it's just because I can't stand using his tier 3 skill. It's a lot of crap can happen, guys. Your skill can get canceled easily if your world boss character is going into an iframe. Sometimes the proc doesn't go off when you want it to. I mean, it's just he's kind of a pain. You know, you gotta let off the skill when it's optimal, and that's not always the easiest thing to do. But we'll get into all that. This is so we're gonna use Shuri for her tier 2 passive, which decreases damage received from supervillain types by 35% and increases damage dealt to supervillain types by 45%, which is going to make old Cap a lot tankier and give him a little extra damage. And we're going to use good old Coulson here. Coulson, he applies to heroes. Shuri applies to all allies, so no matter who she's with, her passive will apply to them. But with Coulson, it's just for heroes. He gives a decreased damage received from supervillain types only by 15%, but hey, every little bit helps. And he increases damage dealt to supervillain types by 45%. He also has increased guaranteed critical rate by 20%. And I mention this all the time, guys. As long as you're, like, Captain America doesn't have guaranteed critical rate. So Coulson's a great character to put with him to get that extra crit rate. To give that extra chance of doing a critical attack. But if say Captain America had guaranteed critical rate, the two guaranteed critical rates would not stack on each other. So it's kind of pointless to put Coulson with somebody that does have guaranteed critical rate, like Wolverine, like Warpath. Now let's take a look at Captain America. Now, I got Captain America in the leadership because of his 30% increase of HP. Combined with the decreased damage received from his tier 2 passive here, decreased all damage received by 25%. Shuri's 35% decrease all damage received. Coulson's 15% decrease all damage received. It really makes the guy quite a bit of a tank. This dude can take a lot of hits. And something unique to this clear that we're going to do compared to most of the time when we do clears is we're not going to be using any mind control, guys. We're not going to use any crowd control strikers at all. And the reason for that is because the way his tier 2 works, or tier 3, I'm sorry, his tier 3 works is he has a damage accumulation effect, but you need to take damage, guys. So, you know, increases attack by 15% for each 1% of damage taken. So you want, and by the way, total true damage accumulated cannot exceed 50% of HP. So the fact that I'm putting him as the lead, giving him that 30% extra HP, will allow him to accumulate more damage, which is freaking awesome. And we don't use mind control strikers because we want to take damage, guys. When we're in that tier 3 and we're charging up, we want to take damage so we can deal that much more damage. All you guys have seen all this other crap before. You know, we know on his one he has a 3-second immunity, which on a 7-second cooldown with max skill cooldown, that's 3.5 seconds. So this immunity is going to be up a lot of the time, which also helps with his survivability. He also has some iframes in here. I mean, this guy he's pretty awesome. I kind of feel sorry for him because he's kind of been left behind a little bit by tier 3 Mr. Fantastic, and I would say even Wolverine, to be honest, you guys. From the gameplay that I've seen, definitely in PvP he's been left behind. In PvE, I think he's definitely behind Wolverine because Wolverine's just a lot easier to use, and I think he's got a bit more damage too. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. And if you look at my build here, right now he has 39,000 physical attack, and he's got almost 83,000 HP, and that's due to having him as the lead. He has more or less max attack speed, 53 crit rate, 193 critical damage, 44% ignore defense. You really only need 40% ignore defense, and I'll show you guys why. He has reduced max skill cooldown. He does have leadership, but like I said, guys, I want this to be completely free-to-play team. White Fox is a semi-paywall who you can get in the heroic quest. You can get her in the heroic quest, but you got to pay, I think it's 750 crystals, if I remember correctly. So you can do it, it's semi-paywall, but I want to go completely free-to-play, completely. And to explain that critical rate, let me see here, or ignore defense, I'm sorry. He gets 10% ignore defense from his 5 skill, and it lasts for 10 seconds. So as long as you got 40% ignore defense, you'll be able to max out his ignore defense every time you're using this skill. Now I'm praying this guy gets a uniform for the end game update. I really would like his skills, his actual skills, to do more damage. You know, all of his damage really mainly comes from his tier 3. And real quickly, this is off the subject, but I just want to talk about something really quick. Up here in the store, they got this nice little sale here. Now this is pretty pricey, but in my opinion, guys, from all the sales that I've always seen before, this is a decent sale. This is not too bad. I'm actually considering buying this. I mean, you're getting 11,000 crystals. See, usually the only sale I ever really want to purchase is this one right here, because you get 12,000 crystals, the 350 selectors, bio selectors. For me, that's not a really big deal, but I mean, they're useful when you get, you know, an update with characters that you can put a selector on. But let's be honest, most of the time Netmarble, you know, they give us a lot of paywall crap. So, but they do give us some, you know, free to play, obviously. But like in Warpath's case, you can farm for him. So I really wouldn't want to use these selectors on him, because you can farm for him. But characters say that you can't farm for, like Shuri, this would be useful. The Norn Stone, I mean, for newer players, it's all good, but for me, it's meh. The BAM and the Norn Stones are always good, but honestly, if you're playing World Boss Ultimates every day, you can accumulate quite a bit of those in a short amount of time. And you can also do that with the Phoenix Feathers, but the Macron Crystals take quite a bit of time to accumulate. And I really like having that X-Gene Selector. To me, for the money, I'm not advocating for you guys to buy this, okay? I'm not telling you should buy this. All I'm saying is, as far as my opinion is concerned, I think this is a decent deal, and I am considering buying it. So let's get out of here. So guys, let's take old boy into Proxima, and let's see how he does. Let's rock and roll. I can do this all day. So like I said before, you guys, it's been a long time since I played this guy. We're doing a try stage 50 with this team, and well, pretty sure he can do this, but it's been a while. I don't know. I would hope he can. You know, we used Sabretooth and he was able to do it. I would hope tier 3 Cap could. He's pretty damn strong. And something about Cap, guys, when you're using this tier 3, at least for the moment with this uni, you need to hit the 1, because that's his immunity, before the tier 3. The tier 3 does have immunity on it, but it takes about a second for it to proc. So if you get hit before the immunity procs, you're going to take a lot of damage. So it's always best to hit the 1 before you use the tier 3. And you guys see, man, I just absorb as much as I can, and then BAM! Slam on the tier 3. And like I said, guys, he's a tank, man. This guy's a glutton for punishment. I mean, he can take a lot of hits. He's pretty mean. There, my proc came a little late. Crap. Oh well, actually still did decent damage. Okay, cool. Nice. Watch out for this crap. And if you guys notice, my strikers are Hyperion, Luna Snow, Anti-Venom for those heals, Deadpool for his all defense down, and Ancient One. Ancient One, he'll throw on some heals as well, but he also gives 10% extra damage to the world boss. Luna, you know, people are going to argue, well, she might, you know, use her 4 skill to entice. Guys, if you just watch this video, I doubt she'll even do it once. She rarely does the entice, like sometimes, but it's not very often. But I'm using her because she gives that extra 10% damage dealt to the world boss. So does Hyperion as well. And we're not using Scarlet or Sue. We want to... Ooh, I had to watch out there. Don't want to get caught in the purple there. But we don't want to use any mind control. We want Proxima to attack us as much as possible. It's pretty much no holds barred against old Proxima with Captain America. I mean, you're just bringing it. And that's nice, you know. I mean, Scarlet's an amazing character, but she is a native tier 2 that requires a lot of resources, and a lot of people don't have her. And Sue, well, you know, Sue's more or less semi-paywall. You know, you got to pay a lot of crystals to get her from the deluxe pack. So that's another reason that this kind of thing is cool, you know. Now, I mean, you don't need Luna. You could use some other striker. You could use some other striker other than Hyperion. And honestly, I think he could probably do this without Deadpool's all defense down, you know. I'm pretty sure he could. I mean, we're at 5 bars right now. We got over 2 minutes left. Yeah, I mean, as long as Proxima isn't like throwing tons of purple down on us and we're able to attack her and not run away and dodge everything, I'm pretty sure he could do it without Deadpool's all defense. But I like Deadpool, so I always bring him in. Oh yeah. Ooh, watch out. And something I do like is when he's charging, you can easily direct him to go the other way. So if Proxima starts throwing down the purple, you can just run away while she throws the purple down like I did earlier, which is pretty sweet. But like I said, guys, I'm really hoping like he gets a uni that will give him more damage on his skills. And also, I would really love this tier 3 to be reworked a little bit. Keep all the effects, but make it to where we just push the button instead of charging it. But let me know what you guys think about the charge skill. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want it to be changed? Oh, sweet, I got a booty. Okay, so, hey, let's open up some booties, you guys. Now, I got 2 booties, so let's see what we get. Here we go. Oh, sweet. Oh, some 9 Macron crystals. That's nice. That is sweet. Nice looking Bam there. No. We want to go to material. That is sweet, guys. A rank 6 Bam. That is awesome. Okay, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.